Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to customize your KDE desktop and make it look like this. Okay, so I'm currently on Kubuntu, and so the first step that we need to do is install Latte Dock. Just open the terminal with Ctrl-Alt-T and write sudo apt install Latte Dock. Now this is for Ubuntu based systems. Now if you have different operating system based on a different distro, so you need to install accordingly. Okay, Latte Dock is installed. Now we just need to open Latte Dock, such as search for Latte in the application launcher, and there we have it. Now as you can see, it is just overlapping with the bottom panel, so we need to move the bottom panel to the top, or we can do one more thing. As of now, let us just move it to the top for easier explanation. So let it be there. Now first we are going to edit the Latte Dock. Just enter edit mode. From edit dock we need to go to advanced mode, go to appearance. So you can change the background to something like this, so we can have this entire size, and you can decrease the opacity whenever you decrease it. Let me just keep it around 30. Yeah, looks nice. So you get those rounded corners with the radius over here. So if I increase the radius, you can see you're getting the rounded corners over there. So you can also enable that. There are also some other options which you can play around with. Let me just reduce the absolute size a little bit. Okay, it's too much. Yeah, and for the margin I can increase the length, and you can move it a little bit up from the screen edge so it appears like a floating dock. Okay, this part is almost done, so let us move on and edit this. Let us just remove this panel completely, and we can do something like add panel and empty panel. Edit mode, move it up. Done. Now we need to add the elements one by one. Okay, first we need to install the widgets that we need. So download new Plasma widgets. So the first thing that we need is a couple, which is basically an Apple kind of menu on the left side of the screen. So yeah, so what I'm currently trying is to make KDE look somewhat like Mac, but not completely. So I'm going to borrow some design elements from macOS and make KDE look somewhat different with the own principles of Linux. I mean, the own freedom of Linux. So we can install a different icon pack, a different theme, and we can get ahead with all sorts of changes, whatever we like. And since this is KDE, there is this awesome implementation of Blur, so it can be achieved easily without any third-party plugins like we had to do on GNOME. But anyway, GNOME performance with Blur has improved a lot, so I cannot complain anything over there. Okay, for the next one, we need macOS inline battery. So macOS inline. Yeah, this is what we need. Install. Done. Next we need a control center. Here we have it. Done. Okay, let's add these first and see how it looks. First, let us add couple. So here we have the couple menu, and after the couple menu, okay, we also need one more widget which I've got completely. That is the window title, if I'm not wrong. Window title applet, I guess. Yeah, this one. Okay, done. So add widget. This is the one we need. Also, we require the global menu. Okay, now, okay, did we install? Yeah, we did. Let's get rid of this. Add widgets. Let us also get a search widget. Now we can go for the control center. Yeah, okay. Battery. Now this is not very important because if you don't have a laptop, I don't think you will be requiring this applet. So install if you need it. For the date, let us see if we can get any minimal version of the date because the default one doesn't look really good. We can go for the better inline clock. Install. And done. Now just right click and add widgets. Here we have the better inline clock. I think we can format the time to make it look a little bit better. But anyway, let's go to configure window title. Don't show icon. Okay. Now we need to add a spacer in between default and global menu. Yeah. Okay, we don't need the percentage. Better. And this is what your control panel is looking like. Don't worry, we need to install the theme, so there will be a lot of rounded corners, so it will look a lot better. We don't need any separator. Spacing is there, okay, for calendar, time zone and all. There is also the option to choose your own font style. Now it is time to install the theme. But before we go, let us add another widget. I think the name is Plasma Drawer. Let us see if we can get it. Here we have the drawer. And again we are getting the same problem, but anyway, install. Let us see if it works. Okay, installed. That was fast. Right click, add, okay. Right click, add widget. And search for Plasma Drawer. And we can drag and drop it over here. Okay, done. That is all for the Latte Dock and the upper part. Actually, we can just reduce the panel height to make it look a little bit more clean. Now we can just pin some applications to make this part look a little bit better. But anyway, let's search for settings. We can pin it. So pin the launcher over here. Looks nice. Now head over to appearance and get new global theme. Now you can do this from here, or also you can go to the plasma style, colors, window decoration, and individually get the theme. That is also possible. So let's go individually. Okay, search for Ventura. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but anyway. Okay, so we have 3 options. Let's go for the dark theme. Also, I remember I had tested on this, if I'm not wrong. So I will just install this one also. There are a lot of errors happening. Actually, my Wi-Fi is recently having some problems, so that might be the reason. Okay, there we have macOS Ventura Dark. Click. Oh, it's already applied, and as you can see, it's already causing some problems over here. I think it will be fixed if we install the colors, but let us see what it turns out to be. So just search for Ventura. And here we have the color schemes, install and use. Okay, there might be some problem. Okay, now it's working properly, as you can see. Okay, we can also change this. So edit applications. Oh, sorry, not edit applications. Just right click and configure Plasma Drawer. Head over to the icon page and search for something that you will like. So you can go for your own custom icon from here, or you can browse one if you have installed, downloaded from the internet. But I will be just going for something that represents KDE. So this works fine. Okay, apply, and as you can see, the icon is applied. Or you can do one more thing. Since the icons will be changed later, it's a good idea not to change right now. I did a mistake and changed right now, so let it be whatever it is. We can change it back to something else later. Okay, now we can go for the application style. Since you can see you don't have any other application style for a new one, you need to get Kivantum. So let's get Kivantum. Open your terminal and just install sudo apt. Okay, so I forgot to connect to the internet, so it was not working properly. Now it works fine. Now just open Kivantum. And oh, we forgot to install the Kivantum version of the theme. So you can go ahead to Firefox, search for Ventura Kivantum. Download, wait for a few seconds, and done. Now you just need to extract this over here. Okay, before we continue, it's a good idea to change the icon of this to something again that represents KDE. Oh, I again forgot that I have not yet installed the icon pack, so these all will change again, and we need to get back to them for customization. Now select a Kivantum folder. Just head over to download since we have the folder in download, and here you can see Mac Ventura is there. Just install the theme and go to change theme and search for the Mac Ventura Dock. Use this theme. That's it. Done. Now if you want, you can do some changes. For example, increase the saturation of the backgrounds, whatever is shown there, so it pops out a little bit more. Or you can go for intensity. You can increase the intensity, so it will be looking like this. So you can do some changes, whatever you feel like. Now for reflecting them inside application, you need to change something inside settings. So just restart settings. It's a good idea to just pin settings. Oh, it's already pinned. Anyway, appearance and go to application style. Here we will select Kivantum. Apply. We are using Kivantum. So just open Dolphin and see if it is working properly. So here you have Kivantum. Now if you want, you can do some more changes. For example, you can change the icon size to large, which makes it like this, or you can just keep it small. Okay, since Kivantum is installed, let's go for the installation of the other themes. That is the plasma style. Okay, plasma is also done. We can go for colors. It is also taken care by Kivantum. Let's go to window decorations. Okay, get new, search for Ventura. So this is how it looks like. Okay, I guess we need to use a different one. So I just installed a couple of themes, and let me see if any of them work properly. Okay, this one looks better because we have rounded corners at the bottom part also. Now you might be wondering that we have this weird part over here because of the blur. It's a very known problem in KDE whenever you are using blur with rounded corners, and I think I might have found a solution to this problem. But anyway, let us just install the icons after this. So get new icons, and obviously I will be going for Cora over here. So we are going to use the original Cora icons, or you can go for the yellow icons also. Anyway, now we just need to double click for the installation, and it's done. Okay, the icons are also changed accordingly, and I think it looks quite nice, and I don't feel the need to change them anymore. For the next part, we are going to search for a GitHub page, which is Kevin FX Respect Rounded Corners. This is the one we are searching for, and just go for the Ubuntu version and install all the dependencies. Okay, while it is installing, let me just show you the wallpaper pack. Let me just show you the wallpaper pack that I have chosen for this theming. You can get all of these wallpaper from the links down below in the description. I have the 8K high-res versions available through Patreon, and if you want to use the HD versions of the wallpapers, they are available for free. Do consider using the Patreon versions because they are very high in quality, and also it will be a great help and support for my channel, which also goes a long way for paying the college fees. I'm currently pursuing multimedia in order to better the quality of my videos. So there are several variants of this wallpaper. We have a kind of a contrasty version of the wallpaper available here. So this can be used. For example, set it as the wallpaper. This is how it looks like. Or you also get other options like this. Or if you want a less clumsy version, this is also available. So you get this space for putting any other widgets, like for example your clock. And also we have this centered version of the wallpaper. Looks like this. And there are some milder colors. If you think these colors become too bright for you, you have some black and white options for the same theme. For example, the same wallpaper. Or you can go for the gold version, like this one, or this one. I'll just stick to the default wallpaper instead of going for the mild versions. Oh, I forgot to show you this also. This has a very mild color with black and white, so it looks like this. You can get all these wallpapers from the link down below, and by supporting me in my channel with a small fee, which goes a long way, as I told you, to help me pay for college fees where I'm pursuing multimedia to better the quality of my videos. Okay, we were installing Kevin FX. Let us see if it is done. Done. Okay, now we just need to clone this repo. copy the link and install GitHub over here. So sudo apt install, git over here, done. So git clone let us see the folder. It has a big name. Okay, now we need to run this. Okay, there is some problem, and it turns out we have a missing package. Now it should be working, and yes, great, done. Now we just need to open settings and head over to workspace behavior, desktop effects, and search for blur. So just turn off the original blur and turn on blur respect rounded corners, and let us see how it works. Apply, and as you can see, the problem is fixed up to a great extent. So they also provide you this help for changing the blur levels, and also for changing the noise levels in the blur, and also for the amount of rounded corners or the border radius of the blur that you're using. You can change it to match this one, the sides of your windows, if it doesn't fit properly. My one fits quite nice, and there is a bit of an extension outside, but I couldn't find any workaround for that problem, so it just remains. If you know any solution to that one, do comment down below and let me know. And if you want to use some other wallpaper, for example this one, you will get this extra space for using for having some kind of widget in your screen. So just add widgets. We can get a new one. Let's search for a good clock widget. Okay, this one should look good. Let's also see what minimal clock has to offer to us. Okay, both of them are installed. Just add widget, search for clock. This is fancy clock, and this is minimal clock. So choose anyone. So you can put something like a clock over here, or also you can put a con key. You can use any of the con keys that I have and put it over here. All of them are available in the links down below. Obviously, this clock doesn't look quite well with this current theming, and you have to configure it with a different font to make it look better. But however, this is just a small example of what you can do with this wallpaper. For my case, I prefer sticking to this one. Okay, for the last step, you can add some more applications in the bottom bar. For the last step, we are going to change the console, create a new profile, appearance, and we can work on breeze if you want. So edit current profile, head over to appearance and click on edit. Now you can just turn on blur background and increase background transparency. Don't increase too much. I think this much looks fine. Let's increase it a little bit more. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Some of you guys had requested me to make a video on KDE customization, and I made this one. So do let me know which kind of customization videos you want, or what kind of videos you want in the future from this channel. Okay, bye.